You're late.
The old man had me doing calligraphy all night.
Always an excuse.
Come on! Who do you think you are hitting people over the head first thing in the morning?
Well, maybe you should try to defend yourself for once. Haven't I told you to never let your guard down?
Yeah.
You know it's because of you that we all lower ourselves by one notch? In swordmanship, special powers, even in spirit.
I dare you to say that again.
Hector David Jr. is most known for his role as Mike in Power Rangers Super Samurai has ruined his life in under 1 minute. On July 26, the Nampa Police Department took to their Facebook page posting, "Today at approximately 11:45 in the parking lot in front of the District 208, the man in the video pushed an elderly man to the ground after they exchanged words about a parking issue. After pushing the man to the ground, the suspect left him on the ground and drove away in a raised up black 4-door truck with Texas license plates. You can see that part of the truck in the video." Now, I spoke to the victim who stated that this incident occurred at a shopping center. The video was not captured by a bystander, but from the victim's dash cam that kept running after he got out of the car. He also wants to keep his identity private for the time being. We will get more to my conversation with the victim later. In the video, a picture of the person of interest who pushed an elderly man with a walker to the ground can be seen. Fans quickly pointed out that this picture looks similar to none other than the Green Samurai Ranger Hector David Jr. Some suspect it's not him because of the facial hair. However, Hector was recently in a movie titled 1521 that required him to grow out his beard.
It's time for everybody to unite. You know, society isn't the easiest place to live right now, but this is why a film like this is so important for the world to see. That there is love there. There is love for God, love for humanity, love for history. I am so honored that I have a half Filipino daughter and I get to be a part of her history.
Going back to the video, it shows a complete picture of the entire incident as it unfolded. You can clearly see Hector pushing the man down to the ground and saying something, pointing before driving off. Rewinding the video, it appeared that the truck was parked in what looks to be a handicapped parking spot, indicated by the blue under the tire. In the comments section of the police department, you see the victim state, "At this point, I'm not saying a lot regarding the situation because it's being under investigation still. I'm that elderly man victim. Other than minor abrasion and swelling, I'm good. More shaken up than injury. This guy needs help before he outbursts really hurt someone." On the victim's personal Facebook page, he stated that, "I certainly hope Hector David Jr. chooses a change in his behavior. A sincere apology might help." Now, I did reach out to the victim saying, "Sorry for your unfortunate interaction. The person who attacked you is an actor. I would love to interview you for my YouTube channel if you are up for it." He replied, "Thank you for the offer, but at this time I'll have to pass pending legal action. Perhaps Hector David Jr. will be interested in accounting for his actions in an interview." But then he sent me this, and we would go on to have a chat about the events that took place. He first informs me that he's a senior retired veteran. The victim is a 13-year veteran that has seen a lot. He took special notice to Hector pushing him from behind like a coward, which he clearly does in the video. Turns out the man was putting his cell phone into his walker and he had thought the altercation was over. He explained that he was not talking to Hector about his parking anymore, just talking to his wife. Hector took exception that the guy and his wife previously were complaining about him parking in a handicap spot, considering the victim did not have a handicap sticker. The victim said he does not have a handicap sticker because he has handicap plates and has had them for over 20 years. He noted that the pictures of Hector were taken by his dash cam of him in front of his car because they parked directly behind him. Since this news has hit the Power Ranger fandom, Hector has deactivated or deleted his Instagram account. The victim said he would work on getting me the entire dash cam video so we can see the whole interaction. In the end, it's sad to see someone who kids looked up to throw their career away over being criticized by parking in a handicapped spot by someone who actually needs those spots. I'm sure this is going to hit a lot of Power Ranger Super Samurai fans hard, as Hector David Jr. had one of the best photos taken with the late Jason David Frank.
So, tell us a little bit about your experience coming back to the show 2 years later for the legendary battle. And if you could, sort of like go back in time, sneak in as one of the producers and add a few scenes for Mike, like what would you alter right there? Like what would you add to it?
Well, I had a great time meeting some of the legendary Rangers that I hadn't met before. And so just being on that set, it was definitely a legendary couple days, man, because he had some of the most iconic Rangers of all time. Jason David Frank, who's one of my favorites, was there. And, I was back to being a fan again, working on that because I was standing next to him and I just wanted to put on the shield so bad. And I asked him, hey, Jason, would you mind letting me put on the shield? And he said, I'll do one better for you, man. I'll pass it to you. And that's where this photo came.
I always love that photo, and a lot of the fans were like hoping to see that power transfer with the shield. And I think one of the reasons why people were disappointed with that episode is because we didn't get to see that scene.
Yeah. No.
Going back to the story, as of now, the police have only identified Hector, but has not brought him in. Hector, if you're watching this video, deleting your Instagram account is not taking accountability. You should turn yourself in and face the consequences. Based on the laws of Idaho, he is facing a minimum of 3 months in jail and a $1,000 fine. However, his career in appearing at Comic-Con conventions should be done unless he's going to be at Power Morphicon, where it's okay if you're a criminal. Let me know what you think about the story in the comments section. Now, see you in the next video. Peace.